So, in our Robot Sumo Wrestling Challenge, what we're actually learning to do is to negotiate with other people in the club and on our team, and also resolve any conflict that comes up as we go along in our Robot Sumo Wrestling. So, the learning intention to be able to listen, make compromises, and think about the best way to find a solution when you have a disagreement. So resolving conflict is all about, if there is a disagreement, how can you sort it out? Okay, and there's some ideas as how you might be able to do this. Some you'll need to learn and some you'll be good at already. So let's have a look at the success criteria here. That first one, always good when we're learning, and you've probably seen it a few times, listening to your others' ideas to help resolve conflict. So the question is, how well did you do it? When we've finished, we'll look back and think about how well we did it during today's challenge. But it's always a good idea to listen to your teammates, especially when you're trying to resolve conflict or a disagreement. So the second one is, I express my feelings in a positive way to help resolve conflict. So it could be that you're talking about what attachment to put on your Sumo robot. Or it could be that you're working out if it was dropped and something broke, how to fix it. Or it could be a disagreement about the actual robot sumo wrestling match and people's getting upset about that. Whatever it is, the question and the success criteria is about how did you go in doing that. Number 3, all members of my team discussed solutions calmly and agreed on the best way to resolve conflict successfully. The last point is really important, in a way that met everyone's needs. So really that is about, how did your group go as far as resolving conflict, and did people discuss solutions calmly and agree on the best way to solve it? Number 4, I changed what I was doing to help resolve conflict. Okay, so an example of that, it might be good to talk about different examples of that as we go through this robotics challenge. Number 5, recognized which strategies were useful to resolve conflict and you to use again in the future in other situations. And the last success criteria, I suggested positive ways to improve how conflict could be resolved with my teammates. So again, that's about coming up with your own ways that you know how to resolve conflict or sort out disagreements. When you're working in a team, there are disagreements about what to build and what to do and what happens. And what we're trying to teach here is how you go about working as a team to be able to solve them. Okay?